Taurus, welcome back to the channel, Taurus. I have a lot of good news for you. I'm really excited to be giving you good news. Okay, we already know where you've been, Taurus, and all of those doors are closed. You are walking straight into surprise. There's something about surprises, rewards, achievements, ceremonies, celebrations. I'm seeing confetti. Okay. By October of this year, your life is about to be so transformed. Your past is going to be unrecognizable. Like, you're going to find it hard to believe that you were attracted to something, that you were doing something, that you used to be who you used to be. You're going to, if that's how it's going to feel. And that's why the deeper that you go, the more aware that you are of who you are, what your purpose is, why you came here, the higher your value. Your value is in knowing why you're on this planet, knowing what you're meant to do. That's where your value is. That's what spirit wants you focusing on, and that's what you have really channeled in. Like, you have tunnel vision at this time, and I feel like you're at feast. There's that feast. Something about a feast could be significant. You're in this season of achievement. You're about to be traveling. You're just gonna feel that peace, whole. There's something about a friendship. Okay. You're about to be making a lot of friends. These friends that you are going to make are going to increase your value, which means they are going to be assisting you on your purpose. You know how I said your value is your purpose. Okay. Even though people and you are going to be networking, drawn to each other, you will collaborate, you will network, you will do things with each other, you will provide a level of harmony for each other. Okay. And with idea here in reverse, neither one of you are going to know how. Like, I see y'all saying things like, how did we find someone like you? Like, how did I find someone like you? I never thought I would be friends with someone like you. We have so much in common. We're so much alike. I'm able to be myself around you. You're able to be yourself around them. There's this energy of like-minded individuals. Okay? That have an abundant mentality, that's not afraid of who you are, that's not afraid of your purpose in life. Matter of fact, those types of things are fostered. Those type of things are celebrated and supported. So anybody that you was trying to take with you from a crab in a barrel type mentality, they're in the past. That's a closed chapter. That's done. We're done with that. And there ain't no going back. Okay? You're free from that. What deck do I want to use? Let's get this over here. Bring this closer. So, since you're on purpose and you are liberated, I don't see you feeling guilty about anything. To be honest with you, yeah. I feel like you're going to be able to be very secretive, very mysterious. You're going to be able to have your privacy. Someone's not going to be, these people are not going to invade your privacy, be nosy, trying to spy on you. They're too busy. Like, you're coming across people that are too busy winning. They're too busy doing their own purpose, too busy focusing on what they got going on in their own personal life to be sitting around trying to figure out what you're doing. Who shot John, Jingle Armored Smiths. Like, they don't have time for that. That's what this energy feels like. Like, real people that are about something, they just don't keep up with the gossip. They don't keep up with the Joneses. It just is what it is. That's a waste of currency. That's a waste of money. It's a waste of value. Time is value, right? It's what we value here on this earth. It's how much time we have to do what it is that we love, be who it is we are, and turn a penny into a dime. I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Okay. So these are connections of purpose, not clouded judgments of the heart, but of purpose, soul connections, soul resonance. Even if you wanted, and this is going to give some people the closure that you need, right? Because a lot of you guys had to let go of situations, and either you guys weren't able to say goodbye to each other. There was ghosting situations. There was like, hey, I have tunnel vision. Whether you understand it or not, I'm gone. Okay, you either gonna get with the program or you'll get left behind. And so you have to give yourself closure, right? And in this situation, the spirit is pretty much telling you, all right, that even if you were to write it on a piece of paper with detailed instructions, detailed directions on how you got to this frequency, how you got where you are today, it would be equivalent to reading chicken scratch. That's how they would feel trying to read bold print. Okay, not only do you don't even have it in italic, you have it underlined in bold print, left, right, up, down, and it's still, and that's how you will know that that's just not meant to go with you. It's just is what it is. They're not meant to go. They're not meant to achieve this height. They're not able to go at this altitude. Okay, they're out of their jurisdiction. And with knowing that, you're able to shift your focus exactly where it needs to be. Okay, so a lot of this has something to do with your work. Okay, I won't get into what you guys are doing because that's top secret, top tier. Okay, Scouts honor. We're not going to be sitting here telling what you're doing, exposing that, because people would love to know what you're up to, Taurus. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on the profit, the gain, okay? What's being produced from your tunnel vision? What's the outcome? That's our focus. Whew, we got to be open. All right. Well, you hitting the stage, honey. You see here? I don't know if you can see it, but you hitting the stage. You on stage, performing, achieving. You know that feeling when you first hit the live button? Sometimes I miss that feeling, but you know that feeling when you first hit the live button or you first hit the record button and you put yourself out there. There's like butterflies in your stomach, right? Your voice get a little shaky and you don't know whether to look up, down. So you move, you pace, you wonder, things like that. A lot of y'all are having your first experiences like that. Others of you are dancers, you're performers, you're entertainers, and you are sharing your light with the world. Okay. And at first, it requires you to detach. Okay. Y'all are my detached babes out there, emotionless. Okay. Poker faces, hard to read, very very mindful of where you are at all times, okay? While at the same time knowing that you have the whole world in your hands, okay? That's a powerful position to be in. Some type of performance, something that you do is you're gonna have a moment where you're like, damn, I remember day one. That's what it felt like. It felt like I remember day one when I first did this. I remember the first time I ever performed on a live stage. I remember singing my first song. There's like a period of reflection and what was required of you to get out of that, to get out of your comfort zone. This is about you really like reflecting like, damn, I did that. I got out of my comfort zone, man. Like this is a wonderful feeling. It's such a good feeling. I'm stuttering. All right, you may have a slur or you may have a list because my tongue got lazy for a second there. Uh-huh. And I feel like even while you're having these breakthroughs and these achievements and these success and you're traveling, you're going around the world, you're really like in the spotlight and stuff like that, something else is coming, and they haven't even told you what that is. It still hasn't been revealed to you where you're going next. So you're like, man, I'm not fighting it. I'm going with the flow wherever, you're in that sweet spot. Spirit told you to remain open to wherever you're guided without trying to put some type of expectation on it. And in that space, you will experience many wonders. You will experience many miracles. And it's like you're in this chair or stretcher or something like that. But something is pushing it. Something is driving it. And you're going with it. You're just going with it. So you never know where you're going to go next, but that's the adventure of it. That's the exploration of it. And you're in this fun spot. It's on easy mode. You're coasting. You're a smooth criminal out here, Taurus. Okay. It says clean energy food. When you fuel your body with helpful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and the ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So this is what you will let go. Some of y'all, you let go of unhealthy eating habits. Okay. Something that just wasn't no good for you. Some of y'all, you let go of partnerships, contracts, jobs, things like that. And you're like, wow, I got a lot of hours out the day. It's like, how do I want to spend it? How do I want to spend this currency? Some of y'all broke up with people. Some of you guys, you're free. The freedom. It's a beautiful feeling. It's such a peaceful space to be in. Some of y'all are on an island. If you aren't there, I'm seeing you on an island. Enjoying the sun. Reflecting on where you are today. Just being in the moment. Being in the present moment. We have deservingness. Yeah, it's like you're like, man, how did I get such a good life? How am I so fortunate? How am I so lucky? And so you're putting yourself out there. You're doing things that you never thought you would do. Right? You're speaking about topics you never thought you'd be talking about. You're in love with something again. And as creatives, as people that have been chosen with great purposes, you can get bored. You can tend to get bored very easily of doing something repetitiously. So you gotta switch it up, So I feel you on that 110%. I feel like back in the day, you thought that if you didn't please people and give them what they wanted, that they wouldn't, like, you felt bad for not being able to please people. And I feel like that's gone. That's about to be completely eradicated up out of you. No one will be able to pull up on you, pull on that heartstring and play you like a fiddle. I'm hearing rose quartz crystals. You worked with those crystals. Someone's name is Rose. Or maybe it's just you and your rose. Shut up. Okay, we have the Bee of Service in reverse. I'm a worker for the Lord. We have Find an Oracle. Okay, so you're opening your own metaphysical store. You're about to open your own psychic business. I'm picking up on those of you that are opening your own. You're starting your own channels. You're you're opening a business, you're providing some type of metaphysical store. This could be Reiki healing, yoga, anything that deals with like serenity, you know, self-care, treating yourself a certain type of way where you're not on the grind, you're not hustling. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to work. This is the energy of when you're in the frequency of I gotta work, I gotta show up, it blocks your creativity, it restricts your individuality. That's not really who you are. So your spirit has to be able to resonate. Some of you guys may be booking a personal reading so you can get some clarity on what your purpose is, what's happening next in your business. Feels like energy readings, or you're manifesting something specific, okay? Solitude. Oh, you about to be outside. Be outside tonight. Yeah, still celibate though. Okay, you're not. This is definitely for my collective where you're celibate. You're not really engaging in sexual activities. But this allows your fantasies, your imagination, and your dreams to heighten. So this is great energy for being able to write, you know, adventurous novels. This is great energy for writing love stories, fantasy books, music, okay? Creating songs. This is your most productive period of time. And I feel like the reason why this is your most productive period of time is because instead of you quickly releasing those endorphins and having that utopia experience, you're kind of like harvesting it for yourself and experiencing it for yourself. And then you are building, you're creating businesses, you're creating new projects, mega projects. You're exchanging your energy. You're doing like you know how when you go to another country and you convert one currency to another, you're converting your sexual energy into financial currency, okay? Material currency. So you got more where that came from. I'm hearing that. Masculine energy too. Your sacral chakra is powerful. So you're still going out there, you're living your life, you're enjoying your adventure. You're not waiting around for like love and all that other stuff. Is because you're getting love in so many places. Like you're getting love online, you're getting love around the world. You know, you're traveling, doing things that you never thought you would do. I told you you're getting love from everywhere. I feel like you have what is this? Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I'm hearing miss me with the BS. Something about getting back with someone or someone trying to get back with you. Yeah, you determine that that's not for you. Yeah, that's just not where you are. Sorry. I'm not going to dive too much in the past because I can see that the past The past gave birth to this version of you. Okay. And in this new space that you're in, you can see clearly now. Your psychic vision is open. There's nothing restricting you. You're not suspicious. We have temperance in reverse. You're the shaman. You are the priest. Because the temperance in reverse is definitely someone that, yes, you are aware that, there are outside elements and forces like that will do things for you. But you also are aware that 1 + 1 = 2. And when you work with those energies, it flips in your favor. Okay. So it's like you know how they say faith without works is dead? You be putting in that work. Temperance in general is spiritual work. So this is saying that you using your spiritual knowledge, you are reaping, you're planting seeds. What is that person's name? You're planting seeds, and you know that all things are working for your good. Never failing. So whatever you know that when you plant seeds, you're going to reap what you get out. And so you're intentionally planting seeds into yourself so you can get the outcome that you desire. You're working smart, not hard. Okay. And you know that it's only a matter of time before it comes in. This also makes me feel like going in the in-between. Oh, you know what I see? So when you look at this card, this made me think of like going in the grid, like going in the realm, the spiritual realm, to observe infinite amount of possible outcomes, right? And you're manipulating that situation from the spiritual realm, getting all the insight of the infinite options and paths and how those timelines play out. And then you're coming out of it and you're being very intentional about which seeds you plant. And the objective is to get there as quickly as possible. You're not in the business of having to work hard and spend the next 20, 50, 30 years. You're going in there, and what people would typically do in 20, 30 years, you be mastering in 1 year. Yeah, the high priest. All right, especially if you go in and get a reading from somebody else and they tell you the infinite possibilities, and then you like, okay, bet I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z gonna yield me do, re, mi. Okay. But somebody is zooted. Okay. Yeah, tell me my future. Tell me what's happening. You take a bird's eye view often, or you're doing it right now, or you're about to do it. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of confirmations, and it's going to make you aware of your importance and how deep you need to go. You want to know how. Oh, yes. That's also what going into the spiritual do. It tells you how deeply you need to break ground and plant the seed. How much water does it need? You know what I'm saying? And boom. It's coming. I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, it's coming. Now watch. Now this is how you work. I go hard in the motherfucking bank. Yes, yes, yes. No struggle. No resistance. Just speed. You're moving at the speed of light, hermit energy. And it's like while you're traveling, while you're out there just living your life, it's coming to you. While you're doing nothing, it's like in your bank account. You're attracting at a rapid speed. The sun, come through, spirit. You're in easy mode. Who are you? You are in easy mode. I ain't never met nobody that know how to move like this. Okay. You've been through some shit. Okay, you ain't no average Joe. No, you ain't. I don't care what nobody say. You a master. Okay, you've gone by many names. Okay, they've called you many things, but you are who you need to be for when it's relevant to you. I get it. I get it. So this is what I have for you guys. Let's see what card I pull. We have limitations, and I feel like that's exactly what you. Anytime you are limited in any capacity, you just break new ground, and you just break chains, and you detach. You're in a detachment season. You're defying gravity. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought, or simply choose something better for you. Hey, that wasn't working. Next. You're in the season of next. All right, closing messages for Taurus. We have the Eight of Swords breaking. Yes, yes, yes. You're still breaking those limited belief systems, and so remaining detached will allow the storm to pass. So keep doing what you're doing. So right now, like pouring your love into products that's not going to yield you what you need is a waste of passion. It's a waste of love. And so it would be better to pour your love into areas that are going to produce. Yeah. That are going to allow you to see clearly through the storm, communicate clearly. Everything is when you love something. And this is why a lot of times forces like to pull you away from, like to annoy you by giving you a lot of what they feel like you don't like. Yeah, to make you feel imbalanced, and then you focus on how it's not fair, and then it slows you down rapidly. But this is about intentionally trying to stop that spirit inside of you from being invoked, the higher self inside of you from being more operational. You know what I'm saying? They would rather you be stuck in your limited 3D experience. But when you tap into what you're tapping into, when you're going to the spiritual realm and you time traveling, you moving pieces around, you're seeing the infinite possibilities. That's that's your higher self keeping you in balance. And the fear of what you will, of going into that season alone and how long you're going to be alone is like it's always a plot. So when you start getting in this energy where you're like, it's like you have to take all those pieces, focus on what you can control, what you can manifest, and then it's like work with that. And the rest is going to work itself out around you. I feel like you're starting from scratch. And this time around, you're building a solid foundation. Okay? That's what I have for you, Taurus. I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. And continue to be on purpose. All right? Bye.